y'all, it's Cindy. It's time to do the video that I talked about doing for comparing the It to my Makeup Forever. I'm fixing to go out and start my yard work for this Saturday morning, and so I thought it would be a great time for me to bring you this video because I always protect my face when I go out and do the yard work and stuff. So without further ado, let's get into this. I am going to use basically the same I'm going to use the same like moisturizer, primer, and things like that, but then when I get to the difference, I'll show you. What I'm using for my moisturizer is L'Oreal Wrinkle Expert Day and Night 45 Plus. My face, I tried using Neutrogena's, it's a restorative moisturizer that's supposed to help with, you know, anti-aging, that type of thing, but my face dried out really bad, and I'm not sure if it was that or I was using, being outside, I was using the Olay that has sunscreen in it, and my face started burning, and so it really started peeling and doing horrible things, so I went back to using this. So that's my moisturizer. And the reason I'm going to go ahead and put on a moisturizer is because I'm going to use my Makeup Forever foundation to compare it to the Bye Bye foundation. This is my Makeup Forever, and it is an amazing foundation. It's the best foundation I've ever used. But I thought, since I was almost out of it, that I would try something new. And there's been a big deal on the Bye Bye foundation, full coverage moisturizer, SPF 50 plus. And so I bought the kit, the trial kit, that's just supposed to last you, I think, like 4 weeks to try it. I've been using this, and the difference I see is that this is a lot more cakey when I put it on. It's really thick, and whereas this is more watery, and I will show you that. But this says that you only have to put this on. You do not have to put on a moisturizer. You don't have to put on a primer. And I did try it that way too, and it does, like, you can put it on evenly without putting anything else, but I found that it really sinks into your pores, and then you can see your pores really well. So I would suggest going ahead and, if you're going to get this product, go ahead and put on a good moisturizer, and then go ahead and put on their primer, you know, just to make it look the way it's supposed to. So, but for this video, I'm going to use my Bare Minerals Primetime Foundation Primer. It's just a clear primer. There's nothing magical to it or anything. My favorite primer is the Too Faced primer. That's Hangover Primer is the name of it, I think. It's more like a lotion. This is more like a gel, and so it's not my favorite, but it's what I have, and it's not bad at all. They do the same thing. I just really like the smell of the Too Faced one better. So that's done. While that dries for just a second, let's talk about these foundations that I'm fixing to put on. Makeup Forever comes in a bottle such as this. It is a pump. It is more liquidy. Here's what it looks like. And then the Bye Bye foundation also has a pump, but it's in a plasticky bottle like that. I will put that on this other hand so you can see the difference. The colors are super close. You see how runny the Makeup Forever one is, and the other one, the Bye Bye foundation, is thicker. I am going to do this side of my face with Makeup Forever. I'll probably put more on. And then I'm going to do this other side of my face with the It Cosmetics. I don't put as much makeup on as a lot of women. I'm old school. I feel like less is best, but I know some women put more on to cover blemishes and things. I do have melasma and some things on my face that would benefit from me putting on thicker makeup. I just don't like the way makeup looks when it's on thicker. So let me get these two things. What I do first is I just take my fingers. I feel like it heats my makeup up, I guess, to make it cover more easily, because once it's warm, it moves around better. So this is it. Okay, then this side is my Make It Forever HD. The colors actually are really, really good. I mean, they're both good colors for my skin tone. I guess I should tell you the colors, huh? Sorry. I got the Bye Bye foundation in medium. And then my Make Up Forever is in the color 125 or Y315. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. Those are the colors. Okay, now that I've got it kind of smeared around, I'm going to take my foundation brush from Morphe, my M439, and I'm just going to blend it out. It shouldn't matter that they're two different makeups because it's just a light blending of it. I think that if you like a thicker makeup, then I think that you probably would really like the Bye Bye foundation. It's got a real smooth texture to it. And you can tell that it has moisturizer in it because of the way it smooths out. And it does leave the face, you know, feeling hydrated. It's not like drying or anything like that. So as you can see, it's really similar. The only thing I find is that it is a little thicker, like I said, so it settles a little more in my pores, whereas the Make It Forever is a little bit thinner consistency, so it smooths across my face. It makes me, I feel like it looks a little bit better. So let's move on. I'm going to use the Bye Bye concealer. I don't have the Make It Forever high definition concealer. Lauren and I made a video, which you can go and view go down our videos and find the one that talks about that, because it's a really good concealer. This is also a good concealer. The only problem with it for me is so thick. When I put it on, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on both sides so that I'm doing the same thing. It's tacky, whereas the Make It Forever one is more liquidy. This one's more tacky, sticky. Kind of probably like the Tarte Shape Tape. This does a good job. It's just that after the day goes on, what happens is it settles into the creases in my face, under my eye. So it settles right in here to where I can actually see like just pieces, you know, little creases with makeup in them. The high definition, or the Make It Forever high definition concealer doesn't do that. You put it on and then it doesn't crease at all. It like sets. So it's a smoother look, and it's actually a prettier look for my specific look, or my specific face. No, it is a better look for my age, for the way my skin looks at this time. Okay, let's move on to the powder. I got this Bye Bye Pores, and this is what the color turned out to be. It's medium. It's a tinted skin blurring finishing powder. What I found when I put this on is that it actually turns my face orange. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that so you can see the effects of it. I don't care for it personally, but as you put it on, it settles into the pores instead of, and so it gives my face a little bit of an orangey tinge, and I can see it. I'm not going to put it all over because I just truly don't like it. You might like it if you're used to powders that are tinted, that deeply pigmented. I can't find the right way to put it on, even with my big powder brush or anything, to make my face feel or look good. It also is very drying. So I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it looks like. And so I'm actually going to go ahead and set the rest of my makeup with my RCMA powder. It's a translucent powder. I have a video on it as well, if you want to go and check that out. I'm just gonna put this all over. I'm not gonna do like a bake or anything like that because I'm just going out to the yard. But just kind of put it all over. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put it over that orangey stuff. Okay. So what I did with my RCMA, because it comes in like a shakery looking thing, is I put it in my Bare Essentials Makeup Compact to be able to use it more readily. Okay, now that that is done, what I usually do is take a puffy brush like this. This is my little kabuki, and I just dust off all the excess powder off my face to give it a smooth look. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's really, really, really close, y'all. It's hard to see truly without being right here on me. I don't think you can see it as well, but this is just a cakier look if you're up close. I don't know if the video is going to show that very well, but this is just a cakier look. Let's move on. Next, what I got in my kit was this giant Vitality, it's called Live, Love, Laugh Vitality Face Disc. It is a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight. And what I kind of realized when I opened it up was, oh my goodness, that is just like my Park Avenue Princess by Tarte. It is like a total dupe for this. So what I'm going to do is show you this one and this one. Do you see how close that is? So I brought different brushes for each so that I'm not using the same brush, so I'm not dipping into the same. So I'm going to use this blush brush for the blush on this side so that you can see the color and how closely that they relate. I'm going to use this brush for the highlight, and we're going to go ahead and just dip here into the highlight. And I'm going to do half of my nose with this highlight so that you can see it, and then I'll do the other half with the other one. And I'm going to use my So Susan for the bronzer. And I just do kind of half of that, and then I usually go around my forehead area like this just to give a little bit of a glow to my forehead right there. So that was the It Cosmetics one. Now we're going to switch over here, and I have 3 different brushes, and I'm going to use this one for the blush. You see how close that is? They're like identical. And then I'm going to use my Morphe brush for my highlight. I'm just going to go down this side of my nose with it. And then I'm going to use my Luxie for my bronzer. We'll just go here, and then we will do it here. So this, I don't know if you can see how closely those are. They're so close in color. And then the blush, I mean, it's like a dupe. So I really like this because this is my very favorite of blush and bronzers and highlights. So that's pretty neat. That was like a dupe. So that was pretty cool. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show you is the It Hello Lashes versus the MAC False Lash. The MAC False Lash, I just have this small one because I got it with an order that I placed with MAC and to try, and I just think this is an amazing mascara. It's a drier mascara. It comes with a really neat wand. To me, it's like an old-fashioned wand, but it's very dry, but it goes on very smoothly. It separates the lashes so that they're not all clumped together. It doesn't flake during the day at all. Okay, so that's MAC False Lash. I really like this stuff. Okay, then the one thing about the it does go on nicely. It is a plastic brush with a little bally thing at the end. It goes on nicely as well. It's kind of You can use the little end to get down your lashes right there. But it puts a nice coat on without clumping it all up. Excuse me. And then the one thing I noticed yesterday when I was wearing this was that by the end of the day, it had flaked just a little bit onto my cheeks. Not bad. I also have lots of other mascaras. The Lancome mascaras are beautiful. They go on wonderfully and they do not flake. But the Too Faced mascara I have found is really pretty. It clumps more because it makes your lashes thicker, but it also flakes really badly. But I really still, I mean, I use mine, but if there was a way to make it not flake, that would be great. So this is what it looks like. I feel like they are both very close, very, very close. But that is my comparison for my kit. I don't have another comparison makeup-wise, but the other thing that I received in my kit was this lip product that's clear and it's supposed to go to your pH. I wore this several days in a row. I'll put it on right now so you can see. It's supposed to turn color to your pH balance. It doesn't really change to a color on me. I don't know if because my skin is drier or what, it just doesn't change color. So I'm not impressed with that. It just feels basically like I'm putting chapstick on my lips because it's kind of a waxy feel. So I won't buy it, but I wanted you to be able to see how close those two products were, the Park Avenue Princess and the It Cosmetic Disc. I also wanted you to see how much thicker that the It Cosmetics makeup is compared to the Makeup Forever. I like them both. I do not like the It product better than the Makeup Forever. I feel that they serve two different purposes though. I feel if you have skin that you want to cover more, then the It Cosmetics is a great makeup for covering up. I feel like if you just want to feel natural and light on your face and you're not as worried about so much cover up and you don't want to have to layer a bunch of makeup on, the Makeup Forever is amazing for that. The Makeup Forever wears longer. I can put it on all day in my makeup sets and it does very well. The It Cosmetic makeup wears off within a few hours. I would say about 3 hours. I start seeing it's a little patchy, a little oily looking. It's not quite as pretty of a foundation. So I enjoyed the trial of it. I'm glad that I did it. One good thing about the It Cosmetics is that you can get these introductory trial packages and they're guaranteed 100% or your money back if you don't like the product. I am personally going to send mine back. I'm not impressed with the product like I thought, like the hype says all over, but I do feel like there's a purpose for it. I feel like if you really like that sort of thing, then go for it, buy it. I'm going to send mine back. I'm going to go ahead and repurchase my Makeup Forever, and I'm also going to get the primer for under my eyes through Makeup Forever, and I'm just going to stick with that for now until maybe something else. But I did want you to see this. I hope that it is helpful to you. I hope that you have a beautiful day today. Enjoy the sunshine and get out there and enjoy life. Until next time, remember Lauren as she's out and about and at college. Just keep her in your thoughts and prayers. And remember and never forget that you are beautiful.